Good afternoon, fellow DIYers and fellow YouTubers. Coming to you today with another DIY repair project. Today's project, I'm going to show you how you can repair a concrete step. It's not that difficult, but I'll show you here. I'll get a little closer so you can see what I'm going to be working on. These steps are just not in great condition. And these are the steps that actually lead to my front porch. The porch itself, that's great. These steps, not so great. So I'll be fixing them. And also I'm going to show you how to resurface your own driveway. I'm going to pan around so you can see my driveway is not in the best shape. Here we go. And I'm going to do this myself. So I'll pause the video for a little bit while I gather my materials. The first thing I'm going to do is the steps. And then I'll come back and start working on the driveway. So hope you enjoy the video and I'll be right back. Okay, ready to get started here. First I'll show you what I'm using. I like to work with, especially for repairs like this, small repairs like maybe steps or just a piece of broken concrete, something like that. I like to use this Rapid Set Mortar mix. It sets up really fast, so you only really should mix what you think you're going to need for the job. So I've got some water here. I'm going to mix it in my trusty paint bucket, rather a concrete bucket there. I've got a wire brush, my little trowel, and I'll use the wire brush to kind of clean the area again. I've got a sponge because you want the surface to be wet. So let me go ahead and mix up my concrete, and once I get it mixed, I'll start the video again. Okay, got my concrete mixed, and I just want to show you the area that I'm working with. So I've got my form all set up. I've wet down the area, kind of scraped it out a little bit, and I'll use another form for that part of the step up there. What I'm just going to do, and I'll show you here, this stuff you got to work fast with it because it sets up really quick. I'm just going to trowel it in. This is kind of hard to do. Sorry guys if I have got to get myself a tripod so that I can set this up. But anyway, you're just going to trowel it in, work it in, get it all in there, get your form in place. Stuff setting up already. So I'm going to stop the video for a minute so that I can work this with two hands, and I'll come back and show you. Here it is. I'll come back and show you what it looks like once I've got this part of the repair in place. Okay, sorry guys, I couldn't keep the camera going while I did this repair, but I wanted you to see what the steps look like. This Rapid Set Mortar mix is great stuff. It's easy to work with. There's the stuff. It's all over me, but anyway, it's easy to work with. Very trowelable. And it's already set up, actually. So I'm actually gonna let this cure some more. And then I'm going to paint the steps to match my porch. Also, what I've been doing, and I'm thinking I have some before pictures to show you. I'm also painting the bottom half of my house again. I wanted it a little bit darker gray. So while the paint is set, while the concrete's setting up, I've also been painting at the same time. Been a busy girl today. Halfway done here. I'll show you what it looks like after. And then let's see here. I also did a little repair here in the corner between the garage and the driveway. And once this is all done, the next thing I'm going to do, next video you see, will be me finishing this driveway. So, I'm going to finish my painting. And once these steps are fully cured, I will go ahead and paint them. And I promise you guys, I'm going to make sure that I get a tripod and camera set up so that I can start filming these things from beginning to end. But I will try to include some instructions in this video since I wasn't able to show you the whole thing. It's just really hard to try to do and hold the camera at the same time. So, but we'll get there. Anyway, not too bad for an amateur, I think. Steps look a lot better. And we'll see what they look like once I get a coat of paint on them. And I will be back. Okay. I've got the steps all finished. And I think they came out pretty good. They've been painted. Don't have the problem where the water would be coming under the steps. All that erosion. All that's been taken care of. Like I said, I'm not a professional, but hey, not too bad for an amateur, I think. And then tomorrow what I'll do, I wasn't sure if I was going to paint that little part, but looking at it, I think I will do that tomorrow. Also, what I did is repaint side of the house. A little darker gray. I think that looks a little better. I'll have to show you some before pictures. Now, next big job, I will be tackling this driveway. First thing tomorrow morning, I'll be pulling all these weeds and filling in the cracks. And then I'll do the resurfacing with the Portland cement. And I think it'll look a lot better. I already started part of the repair, as you can see. I had a little crack in that corner. And while I was working on the steps, I fixed that. And I also did this corner as well. So tomorrow, while it's not raining, I'm going to finish this job. We'll see what it looks like. Okay, I think that's it for now. See you in the next video.